Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, hello, hello, hello. We're live on the UGACOQ page. Share the link. Brian, thanks for coming. Just share this link, guys. For those who just came, just share the link because we have a lot to talk about. Muchimani Blunji, we have a lot to talk about. So just share the link. I mean, share the video right now. Okay, let me share also. If you're in the WhatsApp group, just share this video because we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to share. My name is Martha, as usual. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Let's talk. Let's talk about everything. Yeah. Let's go. That's fine. Okay. Okay, just share the video on your walls, on the groups, WhatsApp groups as well. Freddie, I will have to mix because we also have comrades who cannot speak Luganda, so I'll just be mixing. Yeah, so Freddie, I'll speak English and Luganda. As you all know, my Luganda is not very good, but I'll try my best to speak both languages. My name is Martha once again. Welcome to this session of our live. This live is very important. I wanted to share it extensively because we're going to talk about the flight that is being arranged already for our comrades who are going back home, and I believe some of them are also here, so we're going to talk about that as well. Let me just share this shortly. Okay, we will talk about the flight tomorrow. Yes, we'll talk about the tips on what to do about the situation that's going on right now. Byonna tugenda byogerako. Tugenda kwogera ku bannaffe abatuvudde mu maaso. Be mwawuliddeko eyo waliwo bannaffe abatuvudde mu maaso. I think, yeah, a few of them from here in Qatar. So I really want you guys to share. If you're on the Qatar page, on the WhatsApp group for Ugandans in Qatar, just share this link, please, on the WhatsApp group. Because right now I'm not really able to share. We're going to talk about also, we're going to encourage people who are going tomorrow. And as you all know, before we start, we have a flight to Uganda tomorrow. Yes, so we'll talk, and we'll also share words of encouragement to those who are going through a really tough time right now, because as you know, we've lost jobs. People have lost their jobs. People are struggling out there. People are going through so much, and we need to encourage them. We need to help them. Yeah. So, okay, group name. Okay. Jakala Mwereko, then we start speaking about crucial issues that we're going to talk about. Tumine, welcome. Medi, Malam Sizako. Kefan kulamusizako sebo mukasa webale kutuuka sharing ako video eno kuwolyo so that Ugandans in Qatar will get this message, because we have so much to share with you guys. Once again, this is the Secretary of the Ugandan community in Qatar. Tubeere enonga tudukanye emirimu gya community. We volunteer and come out and help in any way that we can. So mbadde mbasaba, I'm sharing this video as a way people who are supposed to listen to this broadcast. Yes. So right now, all right. Medi webale kuja, Light Hope, thank you so much for coming. As welcome the rest of you, we will start discussing, yeah, about various issues that are happening around us, especially right now during the COVID-19 crisis. Israel, welcome. Dalton Mark, welcome. Welcome to this live. Just share the video. Tutandike nyabo, yes, Jeff, webale kutuka kwendi nnyo. Yes, Derek, nkulamusizako mwena abamanyi nabo abatana bakunda bako live. So you guys, okay, let's start. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. All right, the first topic that we are going to discuss about today. First of all, I would like to thank the Embassy of Uganda in Qatar, the Ugandan Embassy in Qatar. We would like to thank you for helping Ugandans in any way you've been able to coordinate with Ugandans here in Qatar. We would like to extend our thanks to you for being there for the Ugandans when they need you more, like when they need you most. So tubebaza Ugandan Embassy, twagala okubebaza ababaddewo for our comrades ababaddewo really mu kaseera kano akazibu. Nga bwe mwalaba, there's a lot going on around. There's a lot going on, guys. Like, I'm the secretary of the Uganda community, so I know all these things. I come across people, I come across people who are really battling issues. But the embassy has been there to help. We would like to thank you so much. On behalf of the committee of the Uganda community in Qatar, I would like to say thank you, Embassy of Qatar, Embassy of Uganda in Qatar. Thank you so much for coordinating and supporting Ugandans. Okay, now the first issue we're going to talk about is tomorrow, 18th of July, there is a flight. As you all know, there is a flight that will be repatriating our brothers and sisters back to Uganda. The categories of people who are going, I can say the people who lost their jobs during the crisis. Let's say the company laid them off. The company couldn't move on again and they couldn't keep the employees, so they had to eliminate them, to dismiss them, send them back to their countries. And what I would like to say, it's really hard for us to judge these companies as well, because it's really tough. Companies are going through a lot. So let's try to understand. But, well and good, if you have been able to get on this first flight that is going tomorrow, well, I salute you. If you fought for it, well and good. If you got on that flight, yes. Some of you are getting willingly because you have to go. There is nothing much you can do. Some of you were laid off when the crisis started and you've been waiting and waiting to be repatriated back home. I wish you the best. There are those people who are going back home because they are not feeling well, they are sick. So many people who are going home, baddayo ewaka kubanga balwadde. Nammwe mbasabira muwone, mubeere bulungi, take care of yourselves. I will also talk about taking care of yourselves here in Qatar, especially during this time. For this time, I would like to also tell you or inform you that we lost two brothers, Ugandans. We lost Ugandans recently. One passed on, I think 2 weeks ago. His name is Gideon. I think I just forgot the other name, but his name is Gideon. And we also lost another comrade, another brother of ours, Ugandan in Qatar. His name is Francis Makumbi. Rest in peace. Both of you, Gideon and Francis, rest in peace. We're really take this opportunity to to weep with the family. We send our condolences to families of these two, and hopefully their bodies will be repatriated home. The Uganda community is trying to find out how and find out more details about these two comrades that we lost recently. So we pray for their families. Yes, because losing someone at this time in a different country is really hard. Well, abagenda encha ewaka, I want to encourage you. There might be a way you're going home, like you got laid off and you cannot control anything right now. Abamu, you tried your best to look for jobs nebigana. Mani abantu abagezako bambi okunoonya emirimu ate nga abamu mwayita ne kunze okunoonya emirimu. But some of you got jobs. I was able to help. The community was able to help. And everyone was trying to help in any way. Nayenga, like we cannot help everyone. Like we tried. I personally tried. Now we looked for jobs with you. And we got jobs, and you're going to stay because we looked for jobs with you, me and you. But there are those who looked for jobs with you, but you couldn't get the jobs. It was too late, and the flight is here already, you couldn't make it. Abamu temasobola kufuna NOCs banange zitufukide NOCs nazo. Companies ezimu tezagala gaba NOCs, as we all know. But sometimes they just prefer to send you back home, and they cannot maybe sell you to a different company, or the things are tough. We cannot control these things. I want you guys to share this video because we're going to discuss so much. Okay, for those tomorrow, I'm sorry you have to go because the situation really got tough. I feel you. I can feel you. I know because I've met most of you. Some of you, you've been in my inbox. We spoke. But I want to encourage you. Don't lose hope. This is not the end of your chapter, your life. This is just the beginning of your story. And I tried my best to look for jobs for some of you, but I could not. Simply because of NOCs. Sometimes I had jobs, but the NOC nezitulemesa. Abantu abamu babade bafunye emirimu bafunye nezi offer letters, but company ngatasobola bareleasinga. So we really tried. The community members, Poshal, mumanyi Poshal yenyini, Poshal yagezako bafune emirimu. Poshal tried his best to get you jobs. I remember some of the people, he tried really. And I also want to say, yes, some people got jobs recently and through Poshal. Thank you, Poshal, for your generosity. You're a hero to some of us, some of the people. The community at large respect you, Poshal. Thank you so much. The chairman of UGACOQ, Saul, thank you. We tried for people, but we could not look for jobs for everyone. Because trust me, some companies are still recruiting. No one should discourage you to look for a job. If you're still here and you have a chance to look for a job, you can find it. I'm very sure about this because the companies that are recruiting people but abanonye emirimu ate ne babatwala manya abantu bangi abasigadde oba abawonye your flight eyencha because they got jobs. So I want to encourage you, temugwamu manyi. You can still get a job here. Miriam Kulamsizanyo, Muhammad, thank you so much. And yeah, Muhammad, yeah. I was still saying you can still find a job. Those who are still here and you are looking for jobs, munonye mirimu, jibuze. Bami temugwa, work hard. Don't stay in your accommodation waiting. Don't stay in your accommodation thinking that the world is all like, shut down. No. Companies are recruiting still. Hotels are recruiting. Remember, hotels are going to be busy. Make sure that you look for jobs. Don't just be there sitting waiting. kubanga COVID-19 bakugobye oliawo mu accommodation. Brother, sister, stand out and find a job, because I've seen this myself. People look for jobs and they got offer letters and they are going to work. Abatasobola kufuna NOC. Yes, Mobilu, Poshal did everything. We all did something. We tried. Truck drive, abaine mirimu, you can actually comment here. Let people get jobs, people. Abaine mirimu, abaine aba manager, talk to people. Ugandans are out there, Valibubi. Ugandans are looking for jobs. If you know any jobs, please share them on this comment section. Share them. And those who want to leave a message of encouragement for our brothers, they're home. They don't have jobs. If you have any message for them, please for them. Mutalwa, Brian, thank you so much. Yes. Leave a message for those who are leaving tomorrow as well. Leave a message for those who are looking for jobs. Ngabali wanekata. Leave a message for those who are sick. Walwa abana Uganda ngabalwadde. Balwadde, they are sick of COVID-19. Bemanyiko tebali bubi nnyo, they are fine. They have mild symptoms. Pray for those people and give them a word of encouragement. Yeah. NOC, you know, no ekata. NOCs have, but most of the companies are giving out NOCs. You have to get an offer letter, speak to your company to get you the NOC. Some companies are really, really generously giving out NOCs. Try your best. Try your best. Chidi, I'm going to mix English as well. So right now we're talking about people who are going to be repatriated back home. We wish you all the best. We pray that your story begins and you become new creatures. Reflect on your life, reflect on yourself. Just know that God is with you and don't lose hope. It's not the end of the world. You can get another job. You can always come back. Because after some time, this COVID-19 crisis will calm down, and trust me, companies are going to recruit. Airlines are going to recruit. Hotels will recruit. So when you're going home, don't beat yourself up. I always tell you on my page, this is just the beginning. Let it be like a setback to refresh you once again so that you are able to start afresh. Freddie, yes. Yeah. Zifuna weziri na yenga NOC ziganye. But don't worry. You can exit. If time comes, you go. You will still come back and work. I encourage you. You will. So, tomorrow, on the 18th, you all know, those who are going, you must be knowing the time already, the schedules of the flight. And what do you have to know before you go? Sorry. What do you have to know before you go? Well, most of you contacted the embassy on the repatriation process. The embassy got back to you. They sent you a form to fill up. I believe it contains your, the COVID-19 tests that you have to do. It's like a consent form from the embassy. So you signed it. This message is also for those who are almost going. Sign the consent form from the embassy. The consent form mentions that you have to accept to be tested for COVID-19, leaving Qatar, and also when you arrive in Uganda, you still have to undergo another test. And then you also have to sign that document, the form. and you have to undergo quarantine. The quarantine will be allocated to you. The quarantine hotel will be allocated to you by the government of Uganda, who will then keep you there in the quarantine areas or hotels that have been allocated. And these hotels have been allocated by the government to tackle all this quarantine thing. That is, so you have to sign that document, and then you're good to go. And after, you'll have to buy the ticket and then coordinate with the embassy, and then you'll be gone. There's a list which came out already. I believe some of you are on that list. Some of you are not. Some of you are on that list, but you're not going because you found jobs, or you got jobs, or you... Wow, congratulations to some of you. I know some of you who were on that list, but you got jobs finally, and you're staying. That was a good... Well, Wotuke, Uganda, you will be subjected to quarantine for 14 days. You will be allocated a hotel. You will have high-end hotels, you have medium hotels, and then public places. The high-end hotels that I know, I think they're like Speak Resorts, Protea, those 5-star hotels in Uganda. Those are the hotels for people who are able to facilitate themselves, but high-end. It could be you. Then we have hotels that are for medium class. I know of, I think, Ash Apartments. But to Uganda, you'll be able to be guided on that. We have public facilities as well. We have Mulago Paramedical that the government has already allocated for people who are going to reach there. So when you arrive to Uganda tomorrow, you'll be handled by the government of Uganda. Good luck to you all, and I wish you all the best. Don't keep following the community page, by the way. Yeah. So, Mubiru, yes, let's go home and try and wish. That's the spirit. Going home, it's not the end of the world. Some of you have been crying and mbabulira amazima, abantu abamu babadde baagala kwetwala oba okutwala obulamu bwabwe. Waliwo abantu bemmanyi nga mwagala, you want to kill yourselves. I had a case also of someone who wanted to commit suicide. Committing suicide right now really is... When I have... I don't know what to say, but people, committing suicide shouldn't even cross your mind. Suicidal thoughts shouldn't be crossing your minds right now. Everyone is facing this. Personally, I am here, I'm smiling, but I also have so much I'm carrying in my chest. But all of us have to be strong for each other. We have to work hard. When you get home, set your priorities right. I believe you already had time to reflect on yourself. Set your priorities right. Do what you can. Sometimes you cannot control what you cannot control everything that is happening around you. But you can control how it affects you. So in this coming flight, it's not the end of the world. The companies couldn't be with you anymore. The companies could not sustain the companies. I mean, they could not sustain themselves alone without, they had to close. So let's all understand, whatever happened, it happened for a reason. You will still get a job. Go and set your priorities. When you reach home, find your priorities and find what you can do for you. Well, I also want to talk about our brothers who are in deportation centers. The Uganda community has been trying to reach out to these brothers as well. And we tried to make some few inquiries about them. Well, we have brothers who have been in deportation centers for quite a while. Balinze baba deporting. Abana je bali eyo. Balinze baba deporting. It's really tough. Musa, the hotels are not free. hotel. So hotels have been classified in high-end, medium, and low. So you will have to choose hotels that you're going to be in when you reach Uganda. But when you reach Uganda, they will be able to tell you everything. When you reach Uganda, the government of Uganda will take over you. So I wish you all going tomorrow on the 18th of July. We want to thank everyone who has been there for these people. Benson, you and your team as well, thank you. Embassy, thank you so much for helping Ugandans. Yes, for those who haven't been able to go home, to register themselves with the embassy, just keep registering with the embassy. There's another flight that is coming. The next flight that I know is 24th. Keep registering with the embassy. They will be able to guide you on how you can go home. So the embassy is still there. You have to call them or you have to send an email with your documents. At least send your details, passport copy, ID, all the necessary basic details that you know. The embassy can also be got on this number. I'll get you the number for the embassy. Yeah, I think I have it here. The number for the embassy is 44277-339. The number for the embassy. And you also have to send them an email if you have to. The email is doha@mofa.go.ug. doha@mofa.go.ug. That is if you urgently need to go home. Because there are people who want to go home for various reasons, like they are sick, they need to get treatment. And then those ones who have been put on pressure by their companies to inquire from the embassy. So please, whoever has a job, please, Batemba Saba, please, I beg you, just post the jobs on the comments right now. Post your numbers. I have a long list of people who are looking for jobs. I have a big list of people who need jobs. So if you guys have jobs out there and you are genuine about your jobs, the jobs that are not going to ask for money, please post the jobs here on the comment section. Like Jonathan, I would wish to get a number, forward them and let you. Okay. So Jonathan, you can as well please contact maybe. If you can't share it here, you can always share it with me as well. Post the jobs. Those who have jobs, post the jobs. Abana bali bubi. Abana bali bubi, you guys. Abana betaga obuyambi. Abana betaga obuyambi bw'emmere. Abana betaga obuyambi bwa encouragement. Abana bana Uganda waliwo abatalina kyakulya and they are still in the accommodations. People, come out. If you can help, help. Pass through us, pass through the community. I'm here. Pass through the community, donate something, donate something. If you have jobs, pass through the community. Tell us you have jobs so that we share with the community. People are suffering. People are going through so much. Waliwo baganda bembadde njogerako abali ku deportation centers. Deportation centers, they are still struggling. They haven't even been repatriated back home or put on the list. But we as a Uganda community, we are trying our best to coordinate with the authorities and find out what to do with these brothers of ours and sisters who are in deportation centers in Qatar. Some of you know these people already. Peter, yes, jobs are very plenty. Yes, they are in plenty, but companies don't want to give knocks. Bwebuzibu tufunye fenna. Poshal yali wano n'ababuulira ebizibu byonna bye tulina ebya knock. Okay, deportation centers. So what we did, according to the authorities in Qatar, they need the embassy to send representatives there. But the embassy is working on it. We hope that the embassy will go. Then baganda bafe babajjeyo so that they can fly home. Then we have, so we as a UGACOQ, we will be also, we're still following up on these people with the embassy as well, following up to find a way how we can help our brothers who are in deportation centers. Nabasa Ambrose, yes. The embassy number is 44277-339. Somebody can type it there so that everyone can see it. Abdul, security jobs weziri naye mbadde nkusaba otekewo engeri y'ennamba oba any more details about it, because oposting the security guards babaagala naye nga twetaaga details endala sebo. And then we deportation centers, so these guys bambi tubasabire kyembasaba, people through, you know what I mean. Mumanyi kyenjogerako ekyokubeera eyo mu makomera ate nga teri muntu wo, ate nga oluusi teri n'akutuukiridde. So beetaaga essaala, they need to be prayed for, encouraged. We need to pray for them, like seriously, we have to. Yes. Waliwo baganda baffe abalwadde. As you all know, we lost 2 brothers, like in an interval of 2 weeks. We lost, I think yesterday. We lost a brother the other day, weeks ago. Bambi, whoever is responsible for, we are all responsible, that's what I should say. We are all responsible. But let's take care of each other. Let's take care of each other. Let's be each other's keeper. Because oyinza okutunuulira kati muganda wo ng'ali bubi, abaana bakaaba, you guys. I know. People are really going through so much. Freddie, can someone type the number there, please, for the embassy, guys? I cannot keep repeating the embassy number. Somebody type in the comment section 44277-339. 44277-339. If they don't pick, send an email to them at, the email is doha@mofa.go.ug. Doha.go.ug. If they don't pick the phone. Yes. Sereko Philip Wevalekuja, all right. Somebody will type it there, Freddie, for you, the number. Someone will type it. Everyone who is watching, we're here to talk about our comrades that have been back home. The first flight will have around 216 Ugandans who will be repatriated back home tomorrow. I'm yet to know the flight details of the time it will arrive, and the time it will also depart. But most of the Ugandans who have been able to get through have successfully gone on that flight. Like those who wanted to go desperately, they successfully got on that flight, and we want to thank the embassy and everyone who took part. Yes. Tulina ekirala ki kati abasigaddewo ngate muluzinze emirimu, you're still encouraged to look for jobs. Nabagambye dda, look for jobs. Jobs are there. Pause n'ekirala kinjagala obagamba, waliwo hotel egenda openinga eri ku Salwa, eri ku border between Saudi and Qatar. Bajita Salwa Beach Resort. Look for that hotel and try to check out the jobs that they have. That hotel is under Hilton. They are recruiting as well. So please try your best to look for jobs. Don't sit home. Don't sit home because you lost the job. How are you going to, are you serious right now? So many places are open and you can still get out of that accommodation. Look and give NOCs. Most of the companies give NOCs, but the problem is some are not able to give NOCs. Now, if you're going back home, don't lose hope. It's not the end of the world. You can still come back, or you can look for another job. When this crisis ends, definitely jobs will be so many. Obviously, you all know that the economy has to come back to normal, and people will have to fight for their economy to come back to normal. So countries will still need expatriates like you to work. To Gambenga Airlines will need people to work, obviously, because they need them. Economies will start coming up. So to look for jobs. Don't just sit home because you lost this job. When one door closes, another door will definitely open. So it's not the end of the world, please. Those who are going home, I salute you guys. But mubatula bilabewaka. We miss Uganda as well because we miss our families. So please, you're even blessed that you're going to see your families. So don't worry about going home. You will still get jobs. You'll get back on your tracks. You'll be... I always tell you on my motivational videos. So the next flight will be 24th July. So kati abandi yagadde still okuregistering for your flight agenda, make sure you register with the embassy first, because the embassy, your company will not take you before you register with the embassy. You have to register with the embassy. The embassy will send you the form. You fill up the form, the consent form. You send it back to the embassy and comply on whatever they ask you to do. Testing for COVID-19, and then you'll be good to go. Okay? Now, how about those who are stuck in Uganda? We have people who are stuck in Uganda nga bagala kujja. First of all, they closed the borders, right? Uganda closed the borders. Qatar closed the borders as well. So Uganda will open the borders. Maybe, we don't know. It depends on the government, our president, President Museveni. It depends on when he will open the airport. But Qatar is opening on 1st August. It will start welcoming visitors. Sorry, it will start welcoming residents, the ones with the residence here. They will start welcoming them. But, and of course they are citizens. But you are subject to quarantine, 14-day quarantine in respective hotels. Respective hotels, what do I mean? The government, just like Uganda, the government has allocated hotels here in Qatar so that they're able to, to keep the people for 14 days for quarantine. After, you'll be released after 14 days. Yeah. So if you're coming back if you're stuck in Uganda right now, you might first have to wait for the airport in Uganda to open. Then that's when you'll be able to come to Qatar, because Qatar will be accepting from 1st August. But of course, like I told you, they have conditions to that. And check with your companies first before you travel, because you might need a travel clearance, something like that. You still have to undergo COVID-19 tests before you get on the flight, those things. So make sure, I know also people want to come. Mubiru, yes, Museveni, our president, will open the airport soon. Yes, we all depending on our president of Uganda to open the airports. Kati abali stuck in Uganda mukakane muko, you guys will come. So they will come back. I mean, when you come, yeah, Doha will take care. But what I want you to know about the hotels here in Qatar, hotels, the government of Qatar has also, they also say you have to pay for the hotels. But the hotels are a bit expensive. According to me, it's really expensive, Bambi. Josie Kankomeo, to your question, Josie Josh. Yeah. So the hotels will have to, hotel, not checking as hotels, Ezimu. The hotels I checked in Qatar, the cheapest one was around 3,000. It was around 3,000. Abamani calculations, that is around 3 million Uganda shillings for 14 days. And then of course you have the high-end hotels that I talked about. If you're rich, okay, if you're able to, if you want a good quarantine center hotel, you have 5-star hotels here in Qatar, very beautiful hotels. Yeah, so that is the same way. But we don't know what will happen in September. September, bayinzo obuta kolachi. Bayinzo kendeza ku chebagamba or quarantining abantu. They might not quarantine because you're waiting for that phase, because they're opening phases. So for you who live in Qatar, you guys know what I'm talking about. They're opening phases. So maybe September they'll not be able to be subject to quarantine. So let's wait and see what happens. But from August to September, you will be subjected to quarantine. Yes. Milas, alright, so waliwo abagala ogenda for vacation waka. Nange njagala genda waka. I also want to go home. Desperately. Nga bw'okiwulidde. Naye nga nabadde njagala ngende just to see my family come back. But those, like you asked Josh, if you want to go for vacation, but then sabo kakkane for now. Because if you're going for vacation right now, okay, you'll calculate yourself. You need a ticket. You need to pay for the hotel back home. Your vacation is 30 days if you're lucky. 30 days. You're going to spend 2 weeks, 15 days, 15 days in quarantine. And then you will have to go back home and spend 2 weeks. Na Uganda wangenda spending a sente meka. Sente nyingi. Kuja konga dala, it's desperate. I mean, you desperately want to go home, then you can go home. But going home for vacation right now, soko kakane. Maybe around November things will get better. It also depends on our beloved president or our beloved country, Uganda. If they open the borders, the airlines will have to go there. Faisal has confirmed the on 15th September in Qatar. Yes, after 15th September, you will be, you might not be able to quarantine. So the Ugandans who are stuck in Uganda, you can come back and continue from where you left out. You left off. So quarantine centers will, yeah. So Josh kaka namukko tuddayo waka kati. Bw'oba tolina ddala ekikuzaayo waka, don't go home now. Don't. Because you're going Nkulumirirwango muna Uganda. Maybe you know yourself, you don't care, but Nkulumirirwango muna Uganda. So please try to wait and hold on. Yes. So yeah. UGACOQ has tried their best to help. The committee members, Poshal, Mumanyi Blunji, myself, we have people, well-wishers, abasobodde otufunira emirimu, ne basekirwa nga kuba n'abamu ne babeera nga bakola. We have the chairman of UGACOQ, the man himself, Sol Ryan Aliguma Kutumideko Sebo. Thank you so much for helping Ugandans in Qatar. Yes. We have, who else? Aiden, the vice chairperson of the UGACOQ, thank you. We have Benson, Mwebale Kukwatagana community, you know. So thank you all. In case you have jobs, like I said, post them on this in comments here, so that people will ask you questions of what to do. I should say we're still looking for jobs for people. Abali stranded in wanu. Ngate bagala kuddayo waka. Nga company tenaba kubazzaayo. Tetuse kubazzaayo waka, so bali awo kwegamba, they are looking for jobs. So please wait. You will find jobs. You just have to, yes, you have to search deeper. Bw'obanoonya omulimu ki ekikutuuza ewaka muganda wange? Kiki ekikutuuza ku Netflix? You have to search online for jobs. You have to find ways. Call the numbers they share on WhatsApp groups. Call those numbers and say, I need a job. Mwigo kubeera so determined, you know. Abantu tebatudde. Tebali kutuula at this time. If you're still alive, you can still do things. But then basaba, look for jobs. Some of you, your contracts are going to end and you will be eliminated from the companies. Companies will terminate your contracts. After 2 years, some of you, I'm sorry to say, contracts wagena zisalako. Next is you have to find jobs. There's thousands of kola. You need to look for jobs so that you're able to change without even exiting. Yes. ate kati akadde kano osobola ogamba osobola okwekwasa nti because of COVID you cannot exit, so bakuwa NOC. You try your luck, try your best. Portia will also be here maybe in a few weeks to clarify more on jobs. But you want to come to Qatar, what do I do? Abdul, coming to Qatar right now, in the next few months you'll be able to either pass through the agencies or you can apply online. Yes, apply online also for jobs. When you get home, try to apply online. Jobs are there online. Why Ugandans, you think online things don't work, but jobs are there online. I got my job online. Yes. So don't say that jobs are not there online. Try when you get home, try to click on those links. Apply for jobs. Yes. Banai, Munasonyo, I'm your beloved president. I just said, information is power. I just said beloved president or beloved country. Okay, our Ugandan president, if he opens the airport. Someone has said our beloved president. When he opens the airport, that's when you guys will come out. Katulindeko, his next announcement. Sangari opening an airport. Because even airlines will have to fly there only when they open the airports. So for those who just want to go home for vacation or to see your families desperately, wait until Uganda opens the borders and then the flights will start going there. Because for flights, airlines, so for flights, if the borders are open, they will go there. That's where they go. They get clearance and go there. But if the borders are not open, obviously they will not be able to go there. So wait for the borders to open. Wait for the announcement from your beloved. Yes, so please. Bade njagala kwogerako even about our health. Yes, I have noticed so many Ugandans are going through some complications, health complications. Abdul, let me get back to you. So, complications health-wise. Like I told you, I work with the community, so I have people coming to me about health complications nyingi. Abamu baina. Apart from those complicated diseases like heart diseases or what, there are those ones who are just stressed. There are those ones who have collapsed because they are stressed. There are those ones, there is a guy, I'll not mention your name, I'm sorry, it's fine. I'm sorry for what happened to you. Nae guy, Yakolachi, you're blacking her out. He blacked out for like 3 hours. More accommodation here. He blacked out. Yagwa and see, just like that, Nakolachi, Nasirika. Luckily, he came out, not the Ngulu. Yate Ngulu, of course, the first he called his friend, and then what happened was they called the ambulance. Ambulance, he has stress. That is why he collapsed. Banangi Ugandans in Qatar, or Ugandans, or anyone who is watching, you have to take care of your health. Nobody is going to take care of your health for you. During this time, the weather is harsh. The conditions that we are working in are harsh sometimes. The situation generally is not good. However much you pretend that COVID-19 didn't affect you, but trust me, your environment is just, you're not in a good environment because of the news, everything. The information we get, everything that is happening around us is affecting us mentally. It's breaking us mentally. But you don't have to be subjected to this kind of mental breakdown. So many people are really sick, but mentally broken. I just want to tell you that, please, take care of your health. We are not drinking water because we are stressed out. We get up and just move and bam, we drink water during this time. We are not eating. Some people, you don't eat. You don't eat. You have to eat. You have to take care of yourself if you can. Some people have forgotten their themselves. Like, they have allowed the situation to control them. Binotevi koma. Problems will always come, but you don't have to be stressed. Ugandans, learn to take care of your health here in Qatar, because there's a lot of, there's things I cannot even say here. Ebintu bye tulya, emmere gye tulya. Olya mmere ki mu lunaku olidde ki ddala? So, you know, soft drinks, you know, like these sodas all the time. Avoid drinking these packed juices. Avoid drinking water. We have water. Check the sodium first before you drink water. Take care of your health. Exercise. If you're indoors, try to exercise. Outdoors now, they're allowed to exercise. Go out. Some of you are looking for jobs that you walk under the sun, not like the one in Uganda. We have a tropical kind of weather in Uganda, but here it's different. Exposed to this kind of sun for long. So I beg you to take care of yourselves. Before we start receiving these calls about people falling down from buildings, people falling down from accommodations, people falling down from, people blacking out, never far. They just fall down and die. Why? What do you think? Why do you think it's happening? Because we have failed to pay attention to our health. So please, I want to urge you all to pay attention to your health. Eat healthy, exercise, avoid soft drinks, avoid things, food, any food you find, you just eat. Tinned, canned food, they need to wear with you. Try to eat healthy. Emmanuel Selkere, you have a WhatsApp group. Yes, we have a WhatsApp group here in Qatar. But what you're going to do, since you can't post your number here, send your number to my page, because here I might leave this page and maybe other admins will be using it. So I want you to send your number to my page, Anyait Inspiration, and I will add you to the group. I'll add you to the group, yes. Then I have to look for this comment. Abdul, okay, do you have legitimate websites for agencies that I can use? Right now, personally, no, because even the agency I used to know, they closed because of, I think, COVID-19. So you can check on we'll talk about it later. Yeah, Abdul Razak. All right. Ivan, Netflix, yes. Move to Netflix. Let's look for jobs, guys. Yeah. People abagenda 24th. You still, if you get a job now, you can still quit that flight. No bango tandiko kola. Abagenda next month as well. You still have time to look for jobs. Passport renewal right now, the embassy is not doing it. I think the last time I spoke to them, they were not doing it, but the embassy will be able to assist you. Adebua Martin, the embassy will be able to assist you. Call them, give them a call on the number I shared, and maybe they will be able to assist. Yeah, but right now, because of the situation, some people, their passports have expired, so usually the embassy can give you a letter to travel back home to renew your passport. So it all goes back to the embassy. So try your luck, try your best to at least speak to the embassy. Yes. All right. What about the salary? How much are they paying? Collins, which people are paying which salaries? Salaries are different, depends on your qualification and what job you're opting for and how you came. Because also if you come under the agency, sometimes the salaries are, you know what I mean, like things are really, you can watch Poshal's live, you'll be able to clarify that as well. So yeah, I cannot answer that. Anyone else with questions? Rosette webale kubeerako nnyo. Ani omulala? Is the company to pay for hotel quarantine in Uganda if one was terminated? Okay, Ivan Norton, the company will not pay for your quarantine in case you're terminated. No. The moment the company clears your end of service benefits, the company will send you on a flight if you successfully register with the embassy and get on the flight. From the time you get on the flight and arrive to Uganda, the company will be done with you. The company will be officially done with you. So they will not pay for your hotel in Uganda if you're terminated for quarantine. Obviously, it is so will come, Ivan. Yeah. And then what companies, they laid off workers. They laid off some workers, but they haven't really called them to, to go on the flights. It's either because they're still anticipating or they are still waiting. Maybe they could take them back, take the staff back. So if your company hasn't contacted you and yet you have been terminated, make sure you look for jobs. Some companies are still waiting. Companies are still waiting for clearance so that they can be, you can be repatriated back home. But if you're still in the accommodation waiting for the company to contact you, my brother, my sister, I would advise you, during this time, find a job. Find a job. Search with and find a job, because I've told you, some companies are recruiting. And they're seriously recruiting. You just have to do what you have to do. The Tulos and crisis, because of this crisis, people have been laid off. Some companies are actually gaining out of this crisis, so they are recruiting. Baise Muse, if you fail to comply with the Baise Muse, obuuziza nti no bw'otuuka e Uganda nga tosobola kusasulira a hotel e Uganda. Bambi simanyi. I don't know, because ekiri e Uganda fena tukimanyi we have to pay for hotels that they have allocated to us. Naye nga simanyi bwe batosobola kusasula hotel, government egenda kukolera ki? I don't know personally. Ministry of Health bebamanyi, and when you reach there, try to speak up. What is all sasula hotel? Ogenda bagama togenda tosola sasula hotel, right? So if you can, then fight for what you can afford. Wagame sigena sasula hotel, right? Yeah, nainga hotels zili prices nainga zo zili a bit high. Yeah. For those going home, just know in Uganda teacher jawelele. Brian Bambi bazzemu amaanyi abaddayo eka encha. Abaddayo encha eka, guys who are commenting, try to encourage these people abagenda eka. Try to encourage them. Brian ate ogambye teri kyabwerere. No. I know teri kyabwerere, but God is on their side, they will make it. So Abadayenka, because you guys have been laid off, once again, we want to pray for you, want to encourage you. Don't lose hope. Like I said, when one door closes, there's always a new door that is opening. Just set your priorities right, and you will be able to prosper once again. You'll rise up once again. So temufayo, mujja kufuna entandiko endala. Engage yourself in businesses if you can. Keep in touch with the Uganda community as well. We'll try our best to help in any way that we can. If you have jobs, we'll always try to assist you as well. And okay, Abdul. Thank you, Abdullah Moti. There was some of them, they get jobs, but changing ID is still a problem. So there was changing ID is a problem because right now some IDs expired. So the process is quite long sometimes because they need to cancel because the other companies have to exchange computer cards, you know, these things. It's a long process, but if you get the NOC, you're good to go. If you get the NOC from your current company, you're good to go, because this other company will have to begin the process to change your sponsorship. So just pray that you don't get kicked out by your current company to leave. That is the only thing we are fighting with. Yeah, Mulumba, sorry. If my company terminates me, I search for a job and find one. They give me the offer letter, but yes, what you do, what I always try to tell people, and Poshal, if you're on, you can read the comments as well, help me. If the company doesn't give you the NOC, yet you have the offer letter, try to go back to their company and ask them if they can recruit you back when you exit. I mean, if they can send you the... Oof, Poshal, I need your help. Yes, that company is supposed, it can recruit you, or try other companies. Try to look for jobs from other companies who can recruit you when you're out of Qatar. Like, they can bring you back. Talk to them nicely, or Bagambe, my company is not giving you me NOC. So, sorry, oh my God. So my company cannot give me NOC. So can the company bring me after I exit? So then you exit, and then this company will bring you, but chances are very low that that company will be able to bring you when you have already exited, because it might be expensive for them to bring you back. But it doesn't still stop you from trying your luck. Okay? Yeah. So Portia will be answering some questions as well later on the comments. I asked if you can recommend any good law firm here in Qatar. Good law firm, Steven, good law firm here in Qatar. I've heard of law firms, but I don't know their full details. But in case I remember, no. I really don't know their full details, but I have heard of law firms here in Qatar. Text me, guys, if you want to be added to the group, and any queries, text me personally if you have to, or text the page here. For me, it's on my wall, on my Facebook page. It's called Martha Anyait Inspiration. You will find my, you can just send me a message there, and then we can take on from there. If you have to contact the page, send the message in the inbox. We'll be able to answer the questions that we can answer. So thank you a lot for all of you who have tried to encourage our brothers. Abadayeka, we still need to encourage you. Yes, try to send positive messages here for people who are leaving tomorrow. Mutekeo messages, at least try to encourage your brothers. The COVID-19, you know, they are suffering with COVID-19, but they have mild symptoms. So they are fine. They are just in the isolation centers. Okay. Just pray for them. Pray for our brothers with deportation centers. Deportation centers, we have Ugandans there. Pray for them as well. We're working on how to help them as a community. Just keep them in your prayers. Pray for the families of our two brothers that we lost recently. We have Brother Francis Makumbi, who just passed on the other day. Rest in peace, bro. Brother Gideon, who also passed on 2 weeks ago. Rest in peace, bro. We are sorry, and we send our condolences to the families of these two, and we pray for you to have strength and get strength, gain strength. Shaggy Rasul, after how many years will company take to give NOC? Some companies are actually not even depending on how many years they will give. They will take to give you NOC, especially during this COVID-19. Because when a company lays you off, it means that some companies, the ones I've seen, they're actually supposed to give you NOC regardless of how long you've been here. Some companies are giving out NOCs regardless of how long you've been here. So it actually depends on the company. how big is the company, how sustain, like how is this company, because some of them they don't give you NOCs because they feel they put a lot in you and they have to send you back to where they got you from, because they put a lot of effort in your coming and your training, your process. So they prefer just sending you back home and then another company takes on from there. But I really don't know why other companies are not giving NOCs, honestly. But those are the reasons I know as like Gentambuli Deyo. That is what I've been able to know. But some companies are giving NOCs. N'abantu abakajja abadde bakajjaawo ku February, March, abakayingirawo Qatar when COVID-19 hadn't started yet, they can still get NOC. So it all depends on your company. It all depends on your company, because baliwo bemanyi batuuka ku January naye nga bafunye NOCs na company yabawa. So please, it all depends on your company, please guys. All right, second flight again at D. Second flight bagamba izogenda ku 24th of July. So you need to register with the embassy once again. Please, the number is 442777339 and the email address is doha@mofa.go.ug. doha@mofa.go.ug. Yeah, that's the email address for the company, for the embassy. Promise, thank you so much for loving me. Yeah. Siraj, yes. Before we wind up, any other questions? Before we wind up, take care of yourselves, guys. It's very hot. Bless up my sis. Thank you for the message. Frank, thank you so much. Shaggy, webale kulaba Agaba. Agaba Nkulaba Wo, Rosette, Mulumba, Angel, webale kulaba. How to register, dear. Angel, sikutegedda bulungi. How to register and pause for what? I haven't remembered what you wanted to find out. Martha, you skipped my comment. I did it. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, guys. Okay, thanks for the info. My friends were terminated from Yellow Taxi, cancelled their IDs. They got other drivers' jobs with an automatic license, but they can't process manual license. Whew. Whew. Yellow Taxi, banji nyo awade bali terminated from Yellow Taxi. Banji nyo bemanyi. You guys were around, I think, 40 or something. But some of you were able to get NOC. Some of you are actually going back home. Yeah, but some of you are still trying for jobs, right? I know some of you have tried for jobs with me as well. But you need to change the licenses, because you guys got license, I think, for manual. And then you have to change the license for automatic. Wait. We'll talk to Poshal and get more information. Poshal, if you're watching, please note down a few comments that I cannot answer. Or the ones we can answer later. Note them down. Webal and Suga, second list of those who will travel. It's not yet our. Mobiru Badru, second list of those who are traveling to Uganda. Tinabak Fuluma, because the embassy is still registering. Yeah, the embassy is still registering people. So the ones who are traveling on 24th, I believe registration will end soon. So you have to register. They're still waiting for a number of people, then the list will come out. So don't worry, the list will come out for those who registered, or yeah, for those who registered for repatriation on 24th. Yes, I answered you, I guess. Frank, hi, help me with that embassy number again. Samuel Nyanzi, 442777339. 442777339, that's the embassy number. Yes, I need you, I miss you. Sorry. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Any more questions, we'll be able to answer on my page as well. Just drop me anything. If you want to be added to the group, drop me your number on my page, Martha Anyait Inspiration. That is my page, Martha Anyait Inspiration. Yes, you have to drop me your number there. That's when you'll get a quick response for adding you to the group. abo bonna betusobodde okufunirako emirimu namwe mutusiimeko munsiimeko nange musiimeko community, musiimeko abantu baffe ba chairman, musiimeko bantu bangi abafunidde abantu emirimu awo. Patrick Ricky Media naawe obadde otuyamba nnyo mukufunira abantu emirimu. Poshal mutufunidde emirimu, mwebale nnyo. Sol, Aiden, who else? Abantu bonna abadde posting emirimu ku page. Thank you, I respect you guys. Ababadde posting emirimu ku WhatsApp groups. Thank you. Migade is our new secretary. Yes, new secretary. Is that for the embassy? Okay. And then, but lwaki temukwata simu zaffe? Siraji simu chize mukuba. Olusi tumuyinza otukubira nga tetuli, we are not there. For me, I finished my contract. Now I'm free. Is it possible to get a new job over here? Godfrey, yes, you can get a job. You just have to look deep. You can get a job. Get a job. Find a job. Come again, the number. Moses Kankomewo. Basically, there are jobs, but they are not giving knocks. Yes, that is the only challenge that we have. So those ones who are going because you couldn't get the knocks, get back to those companies. Zemwa ababawa offer letters. Get back to those companies and try to check if they can bring you from home. Some of them may bring you from home. So get ready. Go home, settle yourself. It's not the end of the world, guys. Go home, be yourself. I always tell you this, be strong. That door has closed. Maybe your time in Qatar was not supposed to be, until now. Maybe there's something that God has prepared for you in Uganda that will elevate you more. So you don't have to beat yourself up or die waka. You shouldn't. Please. Okay, Shaggy Rasul, Uganda Embassy is located at West Bay, but right now they're available by email. I don't know if they opened, but they're available by email and the calls. Email is doha@mofa.go.ug. The number will be 44277-339. Moses Etri, thank you so much. And any more questions, guys? And share this video. It had a lot of content. Okay. Aisha, yes. Webale nnyo omwana yasigaddewo mwana yasigaddewo abadde agenda Uganda. Naye yawonye. There are some people I know who are going to Uganda naye bawonedde watini. Yeah. Kintu Samuel, call them and check if they are open. I'm not very sure about that. Yeah. Check the embassy if they're open. Who else is here? Any more questions, guys, before I wind up? It's a weekend. Before I wind up, if I missed your question, just leave it there. Maybe we'll answer it later. Other received 2 messages, but how many messages should get about the issue of changing IDs? Baguma, try to inbox us. Maybe we'll be able to answer your question. Baguma Junior, thank you so much. Agasha Mina, basically there are 2 jobs. Yeah, the knock. Godfrey, thank you so much. Mwebale mwena abaliko abadde nange wano. Mwebale nabo abawonye okugenda ku flights. Yes, mwebale nnyo okwefubako okufuna emirimu emipya. Nawe ali ewaka ng'okyalinze omulimu gukutuukeko, tekugenda kutuukako awo w'otudde mukwano. Situka obunoonye. Bw'oba oli wano ekkato China chance nnene nnoonya omulimu. Weesitukire, genda mu companies ezo, Abitel, these companies. Check with them if they have jobs. Check online, there are jobs. And once again, I want to tell you this big hotel that is opening. It's called Salwa Resort Beach Hotel. It's a resort beach. It's a beach resort. It's next to the border between Qatar and Saudi. It's around 1 hour from Doha. Check their website. It's under Hilton. Check their website. They are recruiting. They are recruiting for various jobs. Yes. So please check. Don't just sit home. Yeah. So Abagendencha, when you reach Uganda, you'll be subjected to quarantine. The government will take over, and we want to encourage you, just cooperate with the authorities in Uganda. Just do what you can. As long as you meet your family, do what you can. If you can't afford the hotel, figure out what you can do. You know what I mean. Pagambe no hotel sijisobola. Duka. No, please. I'm not saying that you run when you reach Uganda and you failed to cooperate with authorities. Please, that was a joke. Make sure you cooperate with the authorities in Uganda and they will take good care of you. Thank you so much. In case there's something I didn't talk about, Martha, how can one change the job with no knock? Mohammed Abdul Aziz, tosobola kukyusa mulimu nga toyina NOC. Okujjako nga it's within the same company. Why am I saying this? Because one of the rules here in Qatar, to change from one sponsorship to another, you have to have the no objection certificate. It's on the constitution of Qatar. So it cannot be amended. It hasn't been amended yet. So NOC chetagisa for new companies to employ you. Because a new company will not take you if they haven't gotten the consent from the other company. That is the no objection certificate. To be sure that we're releasing. So it's in the constitution. Techisoboka kwanti ukosobo chusa without NOC. Say ebisinga kizibu. Only unless that company eri category emu. Obane tugamba St. Regis is with Marriott. You know those hotel families. No chusa to Marriott, oba no chusa kuchi. That one is reasonable. But if it's your chusa okuva security company, no ogenda kuddayo ku ogenda gena ku security company ndala nnyo. No, you have to have NOC. Moses Sechibugo, thank you so much for watching. Senyondo Joffrey, my number is that. Add me in the group. Senyondo, okay. Let's see what we can do. But guys, if you're sending your numbers on my, make sure you put the company you're working with. Nowadays, we ask for company and your full names. That's when I'll be able to add you to the group of the WhatsApp. For WhatsApp. So please cooperate with us. We also have to do, you have to do these things. It's basic. Thanks, Martha. I lot appreciate your program. May Allah bless you. Thank you, Shaggy, again. How about to go back and then bounce back? How about if I'm to go back and bounce back? Abdulaziz going back where? Okay, Baguma, which name do you use on Facebook? Martha Anyait. Amanya Gange Martha Anyait. I will write them later there. And then you just add the word inspiration. So my name and then the word inspiration. That's it. Just go to my page, send a message there. Solo kudamu mangu. Than sending it to maybe to my personal wall or something. It's hard because I get so many messages, so it's hard for me to find those messages and reply them one by one. Okay, Qatar last December. If I need to go back to Uganda in this coming December, is it possible or not? Suga David, it's very possible. By December, I believe the airport will be open. The airport in Uganda will be open, and here also. So I don't think even quarantine will be there by December. Quarantine will not be here in Qatar, but I don't know about Uganda. So please, you can go. Suga David, you saw agende car. Kubanga flights is jakuddawo normally, like normal flights. So it's up to you. If you have the ticket, you have the exit permits and all, you can go home. There is nothing to worry about. All right, guys. Now I have to go. I've been here for so long and I have to do other things. I want to say thank you so much for those. Take care of yourselves. Let's be each other's keeper because we need to take care of each other. Try to help. Try to help Chitufu. Like Mubutufu, try to help. Try to give them food, support them in any way. And also those who want to help our brothers and sisters, you can reach the community out Wetuli wano twetaaga encouragement, twetaaga mmere for our brothers and sisters abali ekata wano bali bubi abamu companies abateekeyo accommodations ate nga tebagenda na kubanga tebabagulidde tickets. So send food to us, we will distribute it to those people. Nange kansabirize. Send food to us, we will distribute. We need financial help for those people still. Guys, I'm just giving you bold realities here. We need food for people who are starving, who don't have food right now. I think abali wano tubalina tubamanyi banji. We need financial help to support them. We need any kind of help. We need volunteers who can work. We need volunteers who can do lots of things with us. If you can do community work, just come. We need people because we are overwhelmed with so much, and we actually we're not ready, but this has taught us, this has opened us, like, there's a lot happening, guys. So please try to come out if there's a way you can help. We need counselors, we need counselors. Kubanga waliwo abaana abatuukira ddala nga baagala kutwala obulamu bwabwe. Tubamanyi, UGACOQ tubamanyi. Because they come to us. They need food. They need financial help. They need jobs. If you have jobs, just please reach out. Moses Etui. Okay. Yeah. Mwebale nyo, Afraid, Tamale, thank you so much for loving me. And may God bless you all. I pray for you. All those who are going tomorrow, take care of yourselves. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. Okay. Moses. Yala Manoi. Yes. Yala Manoi. Yala Manoi. So thank you so much. And I'll see you again. Kudos. Bye. I love you all. Bye.